Castle Rock Entertainment has a bit of a reputation. One thing that the company does love is Stephen King adaptations. Like it's had a lot of successes with like Misery, The Shawshank Redemption, and The Green Mile. Come to mind when people think of are some of the things that when people think of Stephen King adaptations. And we have Castle Rock to thank for those, as well as the directors of those, Rob Reiner and Frank Darabont. But for every successful Stephen King adaptation Castle Rock has, they have some duds that not a whole lot of people seem to enjoy and didn't show up for when it released. And one of those films is Lawrence Kasdan's Dreamcatcher. Based on Stephen King's book from 1999, this film was released in 2003, underperformed, and didn't get good reviews. I first watched Dreamcatcher all the way back in 2017 when I think it was on Netflix. Yeah, I think Netflix had it. And now I'm watching it for the first time in like 6 years. And what do I think of it? I think it's all right. Which is kind of basically how I mostly felt when I first watched it, all the way back in 2017. Let's start with the good stuff. I definitely like the first act of the movie. Like, I just love these four friends kind of vibing and paying tribute to their friend. And the flashback scenes are also really great. Chemistry between the friends is really good. Performances by Jason Lee, Damien. Wait, hold on. Let me check the cast. I know, like, there were a lot of people within Dreamcatcher. All right. Thomas Jane, Jason Lee, Damian Lewis, and Timothy Oliphant definitely just do a great job. I especially well, I mean, I just like all their characters. I think they do really good. Some of their dialogue may be a bit iffy, but their chemistry, like their bonding moments, are definitely fun to watch, and what I think are one of, if not the highlight of this movie. The kid actors who portrayed them also had some really good chemistry. And there are some really great shots. I mean, I'm always a sucker for like snow, and this film and the snow in this film looks good, and I just love the whole snowy look to the area that's in Dreamcatcher. Now onto the stuff that's, well, not my type. All right, so, oh wait, I forgot to mention one other thing. I do also really liked Thomas Sizemore's performance. I thought he was really good in this, and definitely bounced off with Thomas Jane. Wait, just to make sure. Yes. All right. Now let's get into the stuff that I just don't think is kind of my type. Morgan Freeman, his performance is iffy. Same thing with the dialogue. I just feel like he's not like into it. I feel like he's just there to cash the checks. The CG on the, I don't know why they're named this, shit weasels, are also not that good. I feel like they could have used a bit more texture or some fine tune to them. But there are also some other really good visuals, like, alright, so like the little twirling thing they do, like, and then there's kind of like this scope like this little circle moving around. I thought that was a really great effect. And there's also some really great abstract like effects during the opening credits. I thought that was really good. Gave this film a good style. And like when the military starts coming in and stuff, I just feel like it kind of got a bit average. Like nothing too bad, but it's just like I just feel like I've seen this, or like I've seen this done, done in a lot of films, and some films have handled this much better. What else? The pop culture stuff also just didn't do it for me. I just this happened a lot with a lot of films like in this area, not this area, this era. Like like this film, Shrek, Shark Tale, Looney Tunes Back in Action. But like Shrek and Back in Action handled the pop culture stuff kind of well. But movies like Shark Tale and especially like Dreamcatcher, I just don't think their pop culture references were really warranted. Except for like the whole Kiefer Sutherland and Meg Ryan talk at the with the four friends. I thought that was the only warranted pop culture thing. I also forgot to mention it. I really liked edits. Wait, hold on. Douglas Cavell. I really like his character. I really like that character. He just seemed really nice, and both actors who portrayed Douglas did a really great job. I was able to really connect with his character. Going back onto like some of the CG stuff that wasn't too good, like some of the helicopter shots and like that big ship and the red smoke. That's what I have to say about the effects. What else is there to talk about? Let's see. The memory thing is kind of an interesting thing, though I wish we could have gotten a bit of explanation for, like, I mean, maybe we did, maybe I didn't pick it up. I know like they go back and forth on like going into the memory stuff. Even though like there were some kind of decisions in this film that I wasn't on board with, there were some great character decisions, like when I keep forgetting his name. All right, when Henry sees the little eggs, like he just lights them on fire. Great callback to Alien, or Aliens, and I thought that was a really smart choice. There's also a great shot of the burning Dreamcatcher. Yeah, Dreamcatchers do look very interesting. I feel like that's about it. Well, actually, I wasn't too much onto the ending as a kid because it felt abrupt. But now, like, while I still do think it's a bit abrupt, I don't really have a problem with it. I'm just like, all right. But yeah, Dreamcatcher is kind of a mixed bag for me. Like, there's some moments there's some things that I really do like, but there are some moments that I do feel like could have been handled quite a bit better. But you know what? This was better than I thought it was going to be, and yeah, it's got some really good underrated stuff. It's solid. That's all I have to say.